Hello YouTube, Raul here. We're back with a Redux Toolkit Introduction series. In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can replace redux-thunk with redux-saga, because many of you would probably like to use saga instead of thunk in bigger applications. For the project, we're back with the previous project from this video series. If you missed some of the videos, you will find the whole playlist in the description below and in the card at the top. So let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is create a sagas folder in which we're gonna put all our saga code. And in this saga folder, I'm just gonna create an index.js. Now here, I'm just gonna create a basic saga function because I don't want to get too much into Redux Saga in this video. I just want to show you how to add it. We're gonna use the take from Redux Saga, and also we need to have an action to which we can respond. We're gonna use the add book action from the slices and book slice. So we will await for an add book action, and then I'm just gonna console log something so you can see that it works. Here we're going to export default a generator function. Inside this we're gonna yield take, and we're gonna await for the add book to string. This is the way we get the action type from this action right here. Or you could also use add book dot type, but I prefer the one to string. And after that action is dispatched, I'm just gonna console log I am the root saga right here. So this is it for our saga. You will probably have a lot more files and generator functions, but this is the default entry point for the sagas, which we're gonna run from our store. Okay, so let's go to the store and see how we can add them. So we have to first create the saga middleware. So let's import that from Redux Saga and create the saga middleware by calling this function. Okay, then we also have to import the root saga that we created from the sagas folder. Okay, now let's add Redux Saga to the store and remove redux-thunk. I'm gonna comment this one out so you can still have it. It will be in the repository that I will have in the link below. So let's create a new store, configure store, and inside of this we're gonna add the book reducer again. I'm not gonna add the auth because we still have some code left from the createStore video in that slice, so I don't want to add that because that's for using it with redux-thunk. Next, to add middleware, we can use the middleware key. Now this middleware key takes an array to which you can just pass all the middleware that you want. But we don't want to do it like this because by default Redux Toolkit adds two middleware in development mode. These two middleware are used to help developers write better code. They are called Immutability Middleware and Serializability Middleware, and will throw some errors if you add wrong data to your store. So we want to keep those because it helps our development process. You can read more about what exactly they do in their official documentation. I may do a video on them in the future, but for now let's just say we want to keep them. So we can use the functional form for this key. So we can get the default middleware that's added, and we want to keep that. This get default middleware is a function, so we're gonna call it. This function will return an array with all the added middleware. So normally in production this would only return redux-thunk because that's added by default, but in development mode there would be 3 elements in this array. And to this one, we can configure it. So we want to say we don't want redux-thunk. So we'll set the thunk key to false. And this will just remove redux-thunk from that array. Now, there we can concatenate our Saga middleware that we created before. This way, we will keep our default middleware, and we will also add our Saga middleware. Okay, there's an error in the Saga file because take is from redux-saga/effects. Now it works. And the last thing we have to do here is Saga middleware and run our root Saga. So this is the pattern that you normally use where you create a root Saga and just use the run function on that root Saga, so you don't have to use it multiple times. Okay, so now if we add a book to our list, we should see here in the console this console log that I did right here. So let's just add some data. Okay, no message here. Let's see, we have some errors. Let me just refresh to have a clean here. So we have an error regarding our data table because I actually didn't add the data all right in them. But now you can see here, I'll just show only the console log. So when we add a book, we have the console log. And then we do that again just so you can see the message. So here, dummy data, and we get the console log. So that means our sagas are running. This is the way you add Redux Saga to your project. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. It was a shorter one today. The next video is gonna be the last one in the series for a while. We are going to look at how you can use create entity adapter to have full create, read, update and delete functionality without actually having to write those reducers. It's gonna be a really interesting video, and for small projects it really helps your development process. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. If you want me to make any more videos and more details going into Redux Saga, let me know. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video so I know you enjoyed it, and have a great day.